This video is certified ad-free by the YouTube Sports Card Foundation. No sports cards were harmed in the production of this video.
What is up, Autograph Nation? TTM Troy here from ttmautograph.com, and I am so happy to be doing a video for you today. Yes, this is a special video and certified YouTube ad-free, as you saw in the intro. So I just threw that in there for someone who has been giving me some grief lately. You know who you are. But anyway, guys, I'm so happy to see you today. It is Sunday, the last day of January, and I am doing a video for you today about the YouTube Sports Card Hall of Fame. I have not been watching a lot of videos the last few weeks, and so I watched the update from Mike, and he's like, yeah, and if you can, try to get those videos in early. And I'm like, oh crap, I haven't done the video yet. And one of the reasons is, besides me being just a jerk, is that it was hard putting together the list of names. I did put together a list of some of my favorite channels, a few left over from last year, I think a couple new ones, and to be honest, some friends from the TTM community. You know, there's several trains of thought with the YouTube Sports Card Hall of Fame deal, and you know, some people say you should really nominate the best channels, and some people are, you know, say, well, if people are your friends, that's what we're about. And so it is definitely a difficult challenge every year to pick 10 channels that I want to feature in this video, but I think I have done it. And some of you guys have been really creative about how you are presenting those names, those nominations. I don't have anything fancy. I have a printout, so I hope that's okay. And I will try to feature some of their videos as I'm mentioning them, and see how this works. I really don't have a plan for this, and I usually like to plan a lot. So hopefully this goes okay. And without further ado, because I know Mike has a lot of videos to go through today, here's my list of videos. Here you go, coming up. Boom. All right, my first nomination for the 2021 YouTube Sports Card Hall of Fame is Zombie Collector. You know, Zombie, aka Jason, has been involved in the community for several years, and I think he was the first one to actually go through all of my videos, like every one, and not only watch them, but comment on them. And that was just insane. There's someone else on this list that did the same thing later, I believe. But man, Zombie, and he is probably, well, no, not probably. He is the only YouTuber, I would say, card collector, YouTuber, etc., that will actually call me on the phone. And maybe that's my my doing, because I don't give my phone number out. But, you know, that means a lot. So Zombie Collector, he's done a lot of great things for the hobby. And, you know, he is bringing the band back together, I guess. And, you know, I just can't thank Jason enough. And so thank you. You are the number one pick. And the rest of these are not in order at all. So just throwing that out there. All right. So let's go to the next one. Here you go. Scott at Reindeer Studios. You know, when Scott does a video, you know you're going to see something cool. Totally 100% original artwork, and the time lapse and getting the mail out from the mailbox. That's always fun. And yeah, he is a current co-host on the Autographers Anonymous podcast. So Scott's a great friend, and he has, you know, every holiday, it seems like he sends a card, and that's pretty awesome. So Reindeer Studios, you get my vote. Next is a longtime contributor to the TTM community and as well as sports card community, and that is Caleb's Cards. You know, Caleb has been around a lot, and he does a lot of contests, and he administers a lot of contests, and he is involved in a lot of contests. So definitely Caleb is definitely YouTube Sports Card Hall of Fame material. So the next one is Chasen Inc. Now Chase is the other one on my list that actually went through, I think, the entire backlog of videos on my channel and commented. So thank you, Chase. But he does a remarkable job. You know, I think I might have stole the player stats thing from him back in the day when I started to do it. And so he is also a co-host of the Autographers Anonymous podcast. And so, you know, Chase is just, he's a good guy, and we have a lot of fun in private chats on Facebook and live chats and all sorts of chats. So we chat a lot. So thanks, Chase. You are definitely one of my picks for the Hall of Fame this year. Next, we have Big D for Life. Now, he is a sports card collector, Dallas Cowboys fan, and we actually first met at Nationals in 2019, I think. And I'll tell this story a little bit later, but, you know, we met up, we sat at a table and broke some boxes and just kind of chatted a little bit, and he actually helped me, put me in touch with Nate, the Barry Bonds collector, last year when I was needing to get the 1991 Barry Bonds and kind of authenticated. And, you know, I can't thank him and Nate enough for not grabbing those auctions. When I was like, is this real? This can't be real. From out from under me, but he would never do that. But I really appreciate that. And again, meeting someone face to face is a pretty cool experience. And hopefully everybody can get together again at Nationals this year. Speaking of Nationals, Eli the Goat Flores is actually the one that I was referring to just a second ago. I was literally sitting around at in the VIP room, which just means you pay more money to have a room full of tables. And I was sitting by myself, and all of a sudden Eli like yells out, "Troy, TTM Troy," or something like that, and I'm like, "What?" And I look up, and there's him and, you know, Big D for Life sitting at the table, and he's like, "Come over here." And so I went over there, and, you know, going to these things, I knew a lot of faces from YouTube, but I never actually interacted with some of these channels, some of these card channels. And I was just like in bewilderment at the Nationals. I have to tell you, I was like, what is going on here? The whole breaking pavilion, I was just like, oh, I don't know what's going on. And so I must have looked like what is it, deer in headlights or something. But Eloy was great. He brought me in and made me feel like I wasn't all alone. Also at the YouTube gathering that Friday night or whatever. So thank you, Eloy. You get my vote definitely. Next, we have someone who is probably not expecting a nomination from me, and that is Joey H44. Don't call my wax junk. I don't comment on his channel a lot, but I do watch them as much as I can. And, you know, he is just a great, I love watching his videos, whether it's him in the car or just doing what he does. And, you know, watching a lot of the other YouTube Sports Card Hall of Fame videos, and he's mentioned, and I'm like, yeah, you know, why don't I interact more with Don't Call My Wax Junk? So that is definitely someone I need to get to know a little bit more. So be on the lookout. I'm going to be commenting. This is just a warning. All right. Next is someone from my list last year, I believe, and that is Cometh Egg. And I really enjoy their videos, and I just can't say enough. You know, again, it's not someone that I interact with a lot, but whenever I do a live stream or jump into someone else's live stream, like Jason Eloy or whoever, Jimmy Guns, those guys, he's there commenting away. Both he and Henry seem to be like on every single live stream. So definitely recommend and nominate him without reservation, so to speak. Next is another holdout from my last year's ballot, and that is Up North A Collectors. Up North A. Really great channel. I really, his subscribers speak for themselves. He does a really great job, and I just can't recommend him enough. Again, someone that I do not comment on regularly, but whenever I go through my YouTube subscriptions, he's one that I always stop on and watch. So just be knowing I'm watching you. So, and finally, someone who has been on YouTube as long, or if not longer than I have, I think longer, I'm not sure, but that is Mike from the Autograph Network, aka Mike from Autographs for a Cure. Mike is he has been a staple, which means he holds us together, I guess, of the TTM community for many, many years. Back when we were doing the original podcast, the Autograph Weekly podcast, I would watch his stuff, and he wasn't part of that podcast. There was kind of a weird, not really a competition, but Zane had an autograph address site, and Mike had an autograph address site, and so there was some separation there, I guess. But Mike has become a great friend, and what he's doing with Autographs for a Cure is pretty darn cool. And he's even had like this outreach thing where you'll see Chase and Caleb and a whole bunch of people help get autographs, and those are actually put up on eBay or his website. I think he might be going away from eBay now, I'm not sure. But eBay would automatically donate the proceeds from those videos to the cancer center that he was treated at, I believe. So definitely it's a great cause, and he is a collector as well. So he knows who to go after, and he is really great at finding private addresses, which is probably why he had that site way back in the day, to be honest with you, right? So definitely Mike, the Autograph Network, aka Autographs for a Cure, I salute you. So those are my videos. Hope everybody is having a fantastic day. I am actually recording a lot of videos today that will be released over the next day or week. I don't know. Just a lot of people have been asking me to do some videos, and I'm happy to do those. Plus, I have some TTM videos, which you are actually here to see coming up as well. So thank you so much for watching, and thanks, Mike, for continuing to do the YouTube Sports Card Hall of Fame. I know that you have been thinking of ending your term as the commish, but I think that, man, this is your thing. I think you need to continue it as long as you are able, as long as it still brings joy, which, I could see in your videos that you still really enjoy it. So as 99.9% of people do. So thank you to Mike. Thank you to everybody watching this video. Thank you to all the people that do videos here on YouTube. And may your mailboxes be full and your stamps forever. Bye-bye.